What's going on, guys? Welcome to the wonderful world that is Pixark. So, guys, in the last episode, I said that I was going to be preparing my little tushkis for what you call the dungeons. So if you missed the last episode, I'd recommend going and checking out the playlist link in the description down below, where we explored some of the dungeons. We stole some bouncy chitin boots. It was pretty awesome. And I had a little fun kind of looking at some of the new stuff that is in the game. Remember, if you can like the video, it would be much appreciated. And on top of that, if you can press on that big red subscribe button, press the notification icon to be notified whenever these videos go live. That would be really awesome. But I've been mining like a lot. So I'm going to show you down my mine shaft real quick before we go and take out the dungeon, because I want to show you some of the different materials that are in the game. So right here, we actually have ourselves Emerald Cube. Right here, this is Brimstone that turns into Sulfur, which is really cool. Right here, we have some Topaz. It's all gathered by a Wood Wand, which I don't have yet, so I can't do it. Here we have some Yellow Amber. So this is kind of like my strip mine going on right here. And then we have some Emerald again, and some Ruby. This is Marble, which I can already mine, but I'm assuming it's almost purely cosmetic. And the more we go down here, I found the last of the copper that I needed. Currently, I'm smelting silver, copper, and iron. I don't know what any of which are used for besides the copper right now. I'm just not high enough level, but we can smelt it, and we can already gather it, so it's kind of nice. I haven't got stairs up to here yet, but right here, it's really simple to go up and down now that I have the stairs set up. All that days of Minecraft really did help me out for this game a lot, so let's go inside, grab the rest of our copper. I needed one single copper bar in order to finish the sword that we're going to be taking out with us. I'm going to double check real quick that we can't build anything a little bit stronger. Ooh, a metal shield. A copper spear. A copper kettle. Ooh, okay. So let me get the kettle, actually. Let's get the metal shield, and let's get the copper spear. I think those are going to be quite important. Maybe we'll avoid the spear for right now, but right now, let's go ahead and make the copper sword. And I definitely want to make the copper, the metal shield as well. Because if we're going sword and shields, we got to make sure that we're all good to go. I'm going to throw away this Inkleo saddle that we found last episode, and throw away a few of these varying items that I don't want to lose because they're all important in their own way. I'm actually going to take that flint out one more time because we do need to craft a few extra arrows. To make sure that we can kill everything, possibly. Maybe there's something a little bit stronger that we might have to bait around, but I feel like we have a solid chance at killing what we're trying to kill right now. So let's drop out. We have a little bit of meat. Let's make the canteen real fast. Miscellaneous. Canteen, we need 10 leather. Did I put some leather away, or is that the last of our leather? That's fine. We can go try out our sword and shield for size. And we need to get some wood anyway in order to craft some more arrows. So I went up a little bit of melee damage, so I should be much stronger. Now we have this really awesome shield. Look at us, dude. We're all decked out. Copper armor, sword and shield in hand. Still pretty much just as strong as a bow and arrow is what I'm feeling, but I'm not completely certain. Let's go ahead and gather this tree. I also have copper tools now, so we're on our way up. We're upgrading. Who is this guy? He's unconscious. Oh, so we actually had some players join the server because it's not fully password protected yet. It's a YouTuber only server. I just told them that they're kind of wasting their time if they stay in the server because there's really no point otherwise in being in the server, because once it's password protected, they won't be able to get back in. Currently, it's impossible to password protect a server. Not sure why, but it should be fixed in the future. You guys saw that, right? Is that a shooting star? What in the heck was that? What the heck? That was pretty crazy. Okay. Okay. Still more stuff to discover in this game, of course. Alright, so we have plenty of wood now. We have some flint. Let's go ahead and craft up these 30 arrows. I want to get a little bit more flint, which we're standing right on top of it. And my copper pickaxe mines it in one hit now, so that's wonderful. Alright, now we can craft a lot more arrows. Awesome. I'd say that's probably enough arrows. There's probably enough food. And we have a little bit more leather in order to craft that canteen that we can fill up before we head out into the dungeon. So let's go in here, miscellaneous, canteen. And I think we're prepared. I always loved preparing for dungeons in other games. There's always been survival games and stuff that have these dungeons or places in which you can go. I don't have enough chest room. I actually got this out of the dungeon last episode. It really does nothing at all. You can break it or you can pick it up. So, I mean, let's just break it. Oh, give us some wood. That's kind of nice. That's good to have. Let's put the wood in our fire here and let's put it out. So we do have silver ingots and iron ingots that aren't used right now. We have our canteen, and we need to go in deep water to fill it up. So I don't know if this is deep enough. I think we need to completely submerge ourselves. There we go. Now it is awesomely filled up. And we need to take our Pteranodon on this journey with us, because the portal that we're actually going to take, also the portals I explained in the last episode, went through a whole bunch of them. They're going to take us to the closest point in which the dungeon is. So that's where we're going to go. That's where we're going to head out. And let's do it. Alright, so here's the portal. Let's jump on in. I need to go... my biggest tip is to go up and into the portals. That way you don't teleport into the water. Something that I've learned the hard way. Also, last episode, we did end up in the water, and our Pteranodon kind of gave us quite a scare. I think I'm going to start with just this one here, just so we don't get ourselves a little crazy. So these are coyotes right there. Those are the things that I need to be cautious of, but I'm sure that I can kill them. Let's go ahead and whistle passive on you. I do not want you to follow me, though. I need to gauge how strong these coyotes are. I don't have my spring boots on me because they don't actually grant armor points. Level 2 coyote. Okay, come here. Okay, they're pretty simple. Awesome. So we should easily be able to clear this dungeon now. What is this dungeon made out of? Can I break it? No, so you can't break the dungeon walls. So maybe some of them are going to be mazes almost. Huh! Alright, but we need to clear the passageway. We should be able to just pick these up with a swing of the sword. Level 49 coyote. I'm going to try to block him. There we go. I'm going to try to block a little bit. It is mate boosted, so we need to be careful. Blocking. Alright, dead. Nice, nice. Alright, we'll gather that with the axe real fast. To get some good... So we got some more chests in here. I'm just going to keep gathering all of them. We got wood barrels. Oh, there we go. It's actually hidden. So in here we got a magic sleepy time arrow, western storage box blueprint. Awesome. Some candles, stone arrows, sleepy arrows, and some glass. Wow, so we're going to get some good stuff out of this, huh? Some Sudry's bags, some Sudry jars. I think these things are just crafted down into materials later down the line. Alright. We're starting to get a little overweight, though, so we need to be careful. Coyote Ruins, level 11. Let's go ahead and level up into some melee damage real fast. What up, Coyote? This one should die rather quickly, much lower level. Sorting it in the face. Let's go ahead and get a block hit in there. There we go. Wonderful. And he dropped something himself. Gunpowder. Nice. Okay. I'm not going to keep picking these things up. Ooh, random campfire from the previous survivor that rolled through here. We have any secrets back here? Yes, we do. And we got some copper ingots, some western roof blueprints, and some more sleepy arrows. So we're getting some cool blueprints out of this. Let's eat a few pieces of food real quick to make sure that we're healing up. We got another coyote up here. And this seems to be the top of the dungeon, at least for this one. There's 3 other ones that I want to try to clear. We might have to take a few trips back and forth. Because we're going to be quite overweight. We get some primitive leather coats. It's slightly better. It's a 4.2 armor versus a 4. I think my copper armor right now is 7, so it's not going to be much better than what we have. Alright, so dungeon cleared. Dungeon number 1. All good to go. Is there any, like, secrets up top here? Doesn't seem like it. Seems like it's pretty much cleared. Okay. Awesome. So we did what we needed to do. There's 3 more of these, though, that I definitely wanted to clear today. Because they can yield some goodies, as you guys just saw. Some stuff that, like, I don't really craft yet. But, like, you know, they give me some special items and stuff that I didn't have before. So it's useful. Let me see if we can actually build around the dungeon. Okay, so you can build around the dungeon at least. So, like, I can build back up to the roof to get on my Pteranodon, which is something that I definitely need to do. So let's drop off some of this gear at home. We'll go back through the portal. We'll drop off some of this gear back at home. And then we will go ahead and try to clear the other 3. So I think these chests are just really good for wood. That's all I'm really finding them good for. Which I'm just going to put into my furnace here because it just makes it a lot easier to keep this furnace lit. And these bottles, I'm going to find out what the bottles give me. I'm assuming I'm going to break them and they're going to give me glass. But they also give me wood. Okay, that's pretty weird. So all of these things are just going to be giving me wood. So they're not necessarily important to pick up. We obviously have rare structure blueprints, which are actually going to be making our base really cool looking. We have some candles as well that I can probably place around to light up the place. Let's see. Access inventory. Oh, it looks like I need some fuel. Insert a candle to ignite. Well, that doesn't make sense because I don't have any candles. That's probably it. I think I might just drop some of these things in the bins and obviously just craft them down into wood later. The glass, we can make some windows, I'm assuming, made of firing sand in the smelter. Okay, so it's actually not even that hard to make anyway. So I'd say the best things we got out of this whole run so far were these skins here, so that's really cool. All right, so we're back at the other 3 dungeons. I don't know why there's 3 right next to each other. It's kind of crazy. I don't know if this is like how it's supposed to be. I half doubt it's supposed to be this way, but I do definitely want to clear them. Let me actually just go drop these because they're probably weighing us down. I think they're going to be weighing us down this entire episode probably because I'm just going to be swinging at stuff and more than likely hitting these boxes on accident, and then they're going to get picked up, which kind of stinks, but at the same time, whatever. They give you a lot of wood because, like, a tree in this game usually gives you anywhere from, like, 15 to, like, 25 wood, and each one of those boxes gives you 15, so that's pretty sweet. It is, like, a good source of wood, I'd say, but not good enough for me to just, like, go and pick up every single one of them, you know? Because they do weigh a lot. Attack it from the side, it seems like it has a lot better registration. Easy peasy. Ooh, and you dropped some glass. Okay. And I know there's chests underneath these sometimes, so we're going to check those. We got some more magical sleepy time arrows, some more candles. It seems like we're going to have like kind of a repeat of the same type of materials and items that we're going to be getting out of this dungeon as well. But it is good for levels, it's good fun, and it's going to give us, like I said, items we didn't have before, and who knows, maybe we'll get lucky and find like a copper chest piece or something that's a little bit stronger than the one that I currently have. Nick, this guy just dropped a primitive copper spear. See, I didn't have one of those before. I was going to actually craft one. It's got 107.2 damage as well. Go up a little bit more melee damage. I think melee damage can be pretty important in this game, especially with this close quarters combat. We can obviously re-engram ourselves down the line and whatnot. Some copper. Primitive lighting protection helmet. Yes, please? Will this give me light? Is there a button that I need to use to make it light up? Look at it, though. So it has a durability, it seems like. Wear it on stormy days to protect you against lightning damage. Really? That is kind of cool. Okay. All right, that's awesome. So maybe we get, like, struck by lightning. There we go. Nice and easy. He dropped a health potion. Nice. There's a chest in here. And we got another leather helmet. Not a very good one. I believe that is it for this dungeon. We have 2 more to go. My Pteranodon might be getting attacked outside. Yep, as I anticipated. And he's actually dying, which is not good. Seems like a whole bunch of bats decided to come out tonight. All right, you regain your HP up here. Hopefully that bat doesn't come back, Because if it does, I'll pwn it. Come here, bat. I have this copper spear now. I also had a sneeze. A sneeze is also something that I had. Okay, that thing got pwned real easy. Nice. I wonder if this copper spear is much stronger than, like, the sword. Let's give it a try. So here's another dungeon. Be careful, we don't want to fall into this one and be trapped forever. Alright, let's jump on in. I'm slightly overweight, but I think what I'm going to do real quick, drop the barrels, drop the boxes, and that should help a lot of our inventory. We have some meat. We have a lot of berries on us, which we don't need right now, so let's drop those as well. And we'll have the bow for backup right there. Alright, so let's try out the spear for size and see how much damage this thing actually does. Definitely a slightly more ranged attack. I think it might damage a little bit faster, but not by much. Not by much at all. And we actually got some normal leather boots. Okay. So normal must be the new ramshackle, is what I'm assuming. I still think I like the sword and shield a little bit better, because I can... Oh, well... I was gonna say, because I can block attacks if I really need to. Like, if I get attacked by more than one coyote at a time. It feels like that could be necessary, but it seems like... Ooh, a normal copper sword! Whoa! Okay, so we got, like, a ramshackle copper sword, pretty much. That's nice. How much armor? This actually has more armor than my copper helmet, so that's good. So let's swap out for the 118% copper sword. Which will do better. Let's eat a little bit of food. We already got the one chest that we can, right? Yes. And usually there's a wolf in here, but he was in the other room, so we're good on that front. We got some more copper bars, some more sleepy time arrows. All this stuff is, like I said, stuff that I definitely could use and I could craft and make myself, but we're getting it out of these dungeons, so it's real nice. Level 28. I don't have a shield this time, but I think we're going to be doing, again, like 18% more damage with this sword, so... Oh yeah, he didn't even hit me once there. And we leveled up off of it. We'll do melee damage to like 150. I think it's a good idea. So we got primitive leather, glass, arrows, and just some more goodies. We can easily run the next one. Our weight is perfectly fine. Our health isn't incredible, but I think it'll do. And we also have this health potion that we got out of the dungeon for complete backup if need be. If we're like, holy crap, we're gonna die, we'll just press 8 and we'll heal up. So that's pretty nice. And we're gonna need a few dirt cubes to get out of here. So let me put dirt cubes on 0. And let's make this jump here. And there we go. Our Pteranodon up top safe, right? Because we're not getting home without the Pteranodon. I mean, we can, just not as easily. Alright, so last dungeon, last but not least. And let's see what we get out of this one as well. So far, so good. Like, there's a lot of goodies that we've gotten out of these. I wonder if it respawns and we can, like, come back. I'm assuming it has to, because, like, if it's a multiplayer server, clearing a dungeon once and then never being able to clear it again would kind of stink. I feel like. A Journeyman Pteranodon saddle. Dude, that's perfect for our Pteranodon. This is great, dude. Hell yes. We're getting so many goodies. Oh my god. Thank god I did these dungeons. A Journeyman Pteranodon saddle for my Pteranodon. I got an upgraded copper sword, an upgraded copper spear. We got this special helmet that, I guess, stops me from getting struck by lightning, which is kind of insane. We got sleepy time magic arrows. We got all these different things that are definitely going to help us in our journeys. I can't wait to do these higher tier dungeons, the ones with like the bosses and everything in them. Because once we do that, dude, imagine like what I'm getting out of here, and then now imagine like facing a level 100 boss or something. And like, what would you get out of there? You know what I mean? Like, I'm already getting so many goodies just out of this like really low level dungeon. We have all this extra leather too, which is rather nice. I guess if we're going into like a snow biome or something, we could always wear the leather over the copper. All right, so that's it for the dungeons. We're gonna head home. Let's try to figure out like kind of like our loot and what we got. I think we got a lot of good stuff. Obviously, you guys saw every little bit and piece. We got the Journeyman saddle. We got the better sword. I don't think the shield's completely necessary. It seems like those creatures, those coyotes, attacked rather slow, so doesn't seem like it's going to be much of a difficulty. I'd say we leveled up a few times. We're already level 30, which is where we last left off in the last save. If there's any other stuff that you guys want to see me do in Pixark that you guys haven't seen before, please let me know. I'll try my best to get to those points in the game to show you them. I'm actually going to take this off. Let me get off of you. Let me grab that. You won't let me take it off? What happens if we just swap it for the journeyman? There we go. Now he's got the journeyman one on him. Alright. Let's head on home. Alright, so we're back home. We've accomplished 4 dungeons today. I do want to take on some of those skeleton dungeons down the line. Look at us, dude. Look how cool we look with this hat. I hope I get struck by lightning on camera or something at some point. I think like that. I feel like that'd be really, really cool. What's your food at? Your food's okay. Nice. So inside him, we have our sleepy time. We have this extra Tronodon saddle. Look at all this leather armor and stuff that we got out of it. We got primitive copper helmet. Oh, that's the one we took off. So we got the special helmet. We got 15 copper ingot. We have this stuff, which I'm just going to drop personally. A ton of candles. The candle extinguisher, put in another one to light it again. So maybe if we put these candles inside these candles, they'll light. That's exactly what it is. That's kind of weird, don't you think? Can I pick this up, maybe? No, I can't pick it up. Can I just break it? Yeah, because I was going to say, like... Alright. And this will last 1 day, 1 hour, and 59 seconds. Wow, that's crazy. That's crazy. Okay. So we have all this stuff and a whole bunch more stuff, and we're going to be able to have these really cool western roofs, it looks like. I'm assuming that that is a blueprint. How do we craft that blueprint? Oh, we just learn it? We learn the blueprint? Oh, that's new. That's cool. Okay. And we have all this extra copper. Not sure what I'm going to do with this leather. The armor is 5.4 on the chest. It's already 7 on this here, so... yeah, thank you guys for stopping by today's episode. We cleared some dungeons. Let me know what you guys want to see in the next one, and I'll be sure to try to show it to you. Adios, guys.